Money can be slow. Sending a simple transfer can take days and often comes with a bunch of fees. But what if moving money could be as quick and as easy as sending an email? XRP was created as an answer to that very question. Hey everyone, I'm Sammy here at the Binance Studios. Today we're talking about XRP. It's home to one of the most passionate communities in crypto, but it also has its critics. Curious to know why? We're covering it all. XRP is the native asset of the XRP Ledger, a blockchain launched in 2012 by a team of engineers who wanted something more efficient than Bitcoin. At first glance, XRP might look like any other crypto. It runs on a blockchain, it's decentralized, and you can send it across the world. But its very specific purpose is what sets it apart. XRP was built with one clear mission: to move money faster and cheaper. Transactions settle in about 3 to 5 seconds, cost less than a single cent, and use a network of independent validators instead of energy-hungry mining like Bitcoin. That also makes it much more eco-friendly. Another thing is its supply. All 100 billion XRP were created at launch. This is called being pre-minted. Compare that to Bitcoin, where every single coin must be mined, a process that will continue until the very last Bitcoin is created sometime around the year 2140. Supporters say this makes XRP more predictable and efficient, but critics argue that it means too much of the supply is held by its founders and a single company. And that brings us to Ripple. Soon after the ledger was created, some of its founders teamed up with entrepreneur Larsen to form a company called OpenCoin, which later became Ripple. Ripple was given a large share of XRP to fund development and set out to build products for banks and payment providers. This is where some people get confused, because Ripple and XRP are often used interchangeably, but they're not the same. Ripple is a private technology company. XRP is the digital asset that runs on the open source, decentralized XRP Ledger. Ripple holds some XRP and builds on the network, but it doesn't control it. If Ripple disappeared tomorrow, the ledger and XRP would keep running. That close connection is also why XRP has both passionate fans and skeptical critics. Supporters point to its speed and low cost as proof it has one of the clearest use cases in crypto: fast, efficient cross-border transfers. Critics question its decentralization, arguing that Ripple's large early holdings made it too close to the system crypto was meant to disrupt. And then there's the legal drama. In 2020, the US SEC sued Ripple, claiming XRP was being sold as an unregistered security. A security is something people buy, hoping it will rise in value, and the SEC argued that's how XRP was being sold. Ripple countered that XRP is a currency anyone can use. For years, that lawsuit hung over the project, but in 2023, a US court ruled that XRP sold on public exchanges is not a security, and in August 2025, the SEC officially closed the case, giving XRP long-awaited legal clarity in the United States. With that cloud lifted, XRP may be entering a new era. Mastercard has launched an XRP debit card backed by a $75 million fund, letting people spend XRP at merchants worldwide. Ripple's new stablecoin, RLUSD, nearly doubled in circulation in just 1 quarter. The XRP Ledger is also seeing growth in tokenized real-world assets, now worth over $130 million. And with the launch of an Ethereum-compatible sidechain, the network is opening up to more developers and applications than ever before. So where does that leave us? XRP has been through a lot, but its purpose hasn't changed. It was built to make moving money as easy as sending information. It's been tested, doubted, and even taken to court, yet it's still one of the top 3 cryptocurrencies by market cap. With its legal battles settled and a community that continues to rally behind it, that original vision is back in focus. As for what's next, we'll be here to cover it. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. Thanks for watching.